Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our channel with Aiza Freelancing Wali. So today I'm here with a new guest. I recently had the wonderful opportunity to conduct an insightful and engaging interview with a highly experienced and inspiring professional. So the conversation was both meaningful and informative, covering and key areas such as career growth, work experience, personal values, and future goals. So let's start your with interview with Jana, ma'am. So hello, ma'am. How are you? Thank for your precious time.
Hello, Isa. Thank you. I'm well. Thank you for the invitation to this wonderful interview podcast of yours. And yeah, looking forward to our, hopefully, it will be discussion.
Thank you so much for your joining once again. So first of all, please introduce yourself to my audience.
Yeah, you described me as a special guest and professional, and I don't think I'm all of that. I wouldn't describe myself as an expert. I'm pretty sure that I'm a very ordinary person. I live in Central Europe, European Union, small country Slovakia. For those who don't know where this country is situated, I can give you a hint. It was former Czechoslovakia, and the country split into two countries, Czech Republic and Slovakia. Slovakia has only 5.5 million people, so we are a very little country. If I'm to talk about, this working experience, profession, and so on, I would like to start with my studies. I decided to study management of travel agencies, probably because I wanted to travel a lot. And I was hoping that, working in travel agency, I would had a lot of opportunities to go abroad and travel and to see, these historical places and the cities and mountains and so on. But I was planning, and the life was planning something else. After studies, I moved to Czech Republic, and I was working briefly for a year in IT company in administration. It was my first probably official job, and then I got married. We had kids, so I stayed for a while at home. And I was also helping my ex-husband. I was working to develop and grow this company, paragliding company. We had paragliding school and production. After 20 years, I moved back to Slovakia. I had to take care of my parents' medical needs. I changed the profession or job. I was working for a telecommunication company. It was remote job. And also I was helping Rehan Foundation, mostly in the background, taking care of some financial accounts, administration also. This year, I finally agreed to be more on stage, and I'm helping Rehan School with interviews and some communication. I appear, in Rehan School online academy classes. So that would be a brief introduction of mine.
Okay, thank you so much for your nice introduction. Thank you for sharing your background so clearly. So, thank you so much once again. So, what inspired you to choose your current career plan?
What inspired me to choose that career plan? Well, if you listened, I have already explained this, that I chose management of travel agencies at Hotel Academy studies, and it was because I wanted to travel. That was my inspiration.
Okay, thank you so much. That's very inspiring. Thank you for sharing. So, can you describe your role and responsibilities in your current or previous position?
Responsibilities. Responsibilities in the first job. Well, it was a long time ago. I'm 50 years old, so it has been years and years. It was my first job, so what were my responsibilities? I don't even remember. Were taking calls, making calls, taking care of the papers, documents, customers who were coming into the company. You know, the first face and voice of the company back then. Like that. Later on in the telecommunication company, I was my responsibilities were, you know, these accounts, financial operations, administration as well. Later on, when the company changed the owner, it was sold. Um, uh, I was working in collections and customer support.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your detailed explanation. So, thank you so much. My next question is: what skills do you believe are essential for success in your field?
You are asking like in my field, but I don't have like one field, you know. I don't work, or that wasn't only one field I was working in, and I don't know which one you are referring to. Um, what skills? Well, in customer support, you have to be, of course, good in communication with customers. The customers are different in, you know, in Europe, they are different in America, they are different in Asia. The culture influenced attitude. So you have to, you know, adapt, be flexible, and respond clearly, help the customers with their issues and problems. So skills, you know, communication, I would say, and communication is required in everything. It's basically A to Z skill. If you are a human, you need it everywhere, every day. Communicating with your family, communicating with your kids, spouse, or, you know, neighbors, or in the work environment, or with foreigners and strangers. So communication is always like the number one skill, I would say.
Oh, that's great. That's very valuable insights. Thank you. So, what challenges have you faced in your career and how did you overcome them?
The challenges, you know, when we talk about challenges, I don't even know what to mention. The challenges, um, and you have to always find some, you know, way to overcome the challenge, whatever it is, from the small little problems you face every day to bigger ones. Maybe I'm still waiting for the biggest challenge. And, you know, even sometimes for some people, the same problem feels different. Some people think it's not a big challenge. It's just some problem to solve, easy. For some people, it's like the mountain to climb. So it's also like attitude, and it is also about how you see that. And even if it seems like a mountain, you have to start somewhere. So you have to start to do the first steps and climb and solve the issue. So how I overcame that? Well, yeah, just by doing the steps.
Oh, your resilience is truly admirable. So, how do you stay motivated in your professional life?
Yeah, that I would like to ask you, how you stay motivated. I'm
So,
looking, I'm looking for the answers. I don't know. I feel like I need more motivation in my life. So tell me.
I have no motivation. What's name you?
You don't know?
No.
How are you staying motivated? How is that you wake up every day and get up from the bed and go to do whatever you do?
Sorry for that. Please answer me.
No, I'm asking you. You could help me, right? I would like to learn how to stay motivated because many times I'm not motivated and I need some motivation. And the only thing I can tell is just that if there is some work to do, well, I just go and have to do it. Procrastination doesn't feel good to me, so I try to do what has to be done, and I don't even think about motivation.
Okay, thank you so much. That's okay. Can I give you um,
Yeah, go on, please.
one thing? It is important to stay motivated every day. I try to stay motivated to reach my goals, and staying motivated helps me success, and I need motivation to hard work.
Yeah, but what is it that motivation, that drives you? What is that? Um, it's just, some feeling that you want to do that thing. And even if you don't want to do that thing, well, if you don't have any other choice, even if you don't have a motivation many times, if it has to be done, it has to be done. If you postpone it, it will wait for you. So and you will have to think about it, and it doesn't feel good. It's still on your mind that there is the thing waiting for you. It's better, to do it right away and don't wait. That's also motivation, right?
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. You're very confusing, lady ma'am. Okay, so thank you so much. Can I say you like my next question?
Yeah, of course, go on.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's a great mindset. Thank you for sharing. So, can you share a memorable achievement in your career?
Can you repeat that question, please?
Yeah, and again repeat. I am saying that. Can you share a memorable achievement in your career?
Memorable achievement. No, I don't think I have anything memorable. Really. I'm telling you, I'm a very ordinary person. I don't, climb the mountains every day. Even in my life, I probably do what I can. I think that I should have some bigger goal so I can actually go for it and to plan to achieve it. But it's somehow it's I miss that ambition in my life. I'm not an ambitious person, so I don't have memorable achievements. I think it could be only when my kids do something which I'm proud of, and I can see my influence in that. I can see, some my hard work in what they do, and how they overcome their own challenges. So I would still see that as the memorable achievement of mine.
Okay, thank you so much. That's impressive. Congratulations. So, how do you manage your time and effectively?
Very fluently, I would say. I'm the person who, if I plan things during the day or for the next day or for the next week, I notice that I can achieve more, that I can fulfill more obligations. If I don't plan, I sometimes may be lost and I don't do as much as if I, have some plan in place. But some people actually do better without plan. Uh, so it depends what kind of person you are. And sometimes if you go without plan, it may actually lead you to unexpected direction, with unexpected opportunities, and we can learn more that way. So I don't say that the planning is better. It's just maybe it's better to be flexible. Sometimes to have plans, sometimes not to have plans, and be open to different directions, different things, to meet new opportunities.
Yeah, that's very practical advice. Thank you so much. So, what does a typical work day look like for you?
Typical. I don't know if I have typical day. I have my father and my mother, so and we have two cats. So of course, it's managing like normal day activities. Sometimes it's cooking, cleaning the household. We have to take care of the house. We have to take care of the medical stuff, doctor's appointments, and so on. Uh, Sometimes I have interviews, sometimes I don't have interviews. In the evening, Rehan School Online Academy starts. But during the day, today I had, for example, several calls to make, take care of, talking to doctors, my parents' doctors. So several calls. Also, several people from Rehan School, messaged me, so I had to help them to deal with some things. Um, so I guess like that. Then, if I find time to go for a walk to the forest, I go. Sometimes I have to visit the town, for groceries, for pharmacy, for swimming pool, for example, to go swimming. So yeah, like that, I would describe my normal days.
Oh, that's very interesting to know. So, how do you handle pressure and stressful situations at work?
Any stressful situation, the best way to handle it is, of course, to clarify the situation. In such situations, of course, the best way is if everyone is honest and clear, and own the mistakes, so we can move forward. And yes, we have to keep calm mind and cold head, and don't let emotions to overwhelm you during the stressful situations. Because if we are stressed or angry, we it's some kind of frequency, it's some kind of energy we actually send to outside our body, and it can influence the people around us, so they can feel it can be toxic for people. So it's important that someone around you is calm, and yeah, to find this a clarification and understanding. and honesty is in such situation very helpful.
Okay, that's your approach is very professional. So, what motivates you to continue growing professionally?
Oh, we are again at motivation. Yeah, I told you, Isa, if you find that trick how to stay motivated, I would be very happy if you share it with me. Um, I think still the best motivation in our life is to help other people. Um, Someone would say that the best motivation is to survive, but if we are in safe place, I think what keeps us happy and fulfilled is to actually help other people, to give other people. So that I would say is more the most pleasurable motivation for people.
Oh, that's truly motivating. Thank you so much. So, how do you maintain a work balance?
I mentioned that I sometimes go for swimming to swimming pool, and if I sit a lot of time in front of the PC, then of course I have to go out and to offer my eyes different perspective. So I go to a forest for a walk, or just see. And I'm lucky that I live in a village, and in front of our house there's like meadows and forests. So it's like a medicine for eyes if you work on laptop and with digital tools. Books are amazing, for relaxation and learning as well. And I noticed that I like listening podcasts, and I can multitask. If I go for a walk, I can listen to podcasts also, or audiobook. But I think the better experience still I can find in reading like physical book. So I want to go back to it, reading like physical books.
Oh, that's very balanced thinking. So, what advice would you give to beginners in your field?
What advice I would give to other people?
Yeah, beginners.
Beginners. Well, I would say I'm a beginner. Um, I wouldn't describe myself as an expert in anything. So, and today, with artificial intelligence and all this technology changing the world, I would say that we all are beginners, and we have to quickly learn new things and many other new things. The world wasn't like that before. I remember the time there were no phones, no internet. If you were looking for some information, you would have to go to the library and find the book in the library. If you couldn't find the book in one library, you would go for another. There was no other option, or you would probably find a person who may know something about that thing you want to learn. So that was different world, and there were not so many new things to learn. It wasn't changing so fast like we are moving today. So what advice I would give? I don't feel competent to give advices. It will be very difficult world for young people. Um, so try to balance your life. Try to be flexible. Try to be responsible. with social media and artificial intelligence. Be careful using social media and artificial intelligence. It can be very toxic for you. So use it carefully. That would be my advice. Yes.
Oh, that's very helpful advice. So, how do you keep your skills updated?
Well, that's easy today, right? I already described this in your previous question, in my previous answer, that today you have internet, you can Google things, you can find videos on YouTube, you can ask artificial intelligence. You have all those people on social media you can find that can help you, that can provide information. Like, the information is really in your pocket. But the most important thing is not to find the information today. The most important thing is to actually use your critical thinking to evaluate the information, if it's true, if it's real, if it's not fake news, if it's not AI. You know, there are these videos on social media which you cannot tell if it's AI or if it's real. So the most important will be to know how to work with informations.
Yeah, this is very good. That's a great learning approach. So, thank you so much for your interview. So, ma'am, please give me last advice to my audience.
Last advice. Last advice. I don't know. Grab something good, chai, coffee, tea, and just I don't know. Stop for a while and try to just relax for 5 minutes or 10, without phone, without anything. Find some new place, find something green, find some plant outside, and just be grateful. Or maybe you can open, the last videos or images which from that space mission we could see in previous days, and see our Earth out there in space. That's very calming and humiliating experience. So that would be my advice, to see the world in the bigger picture sometimes.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am, for your nice advice and for your precious time and your interview. I'm very appreciate you. And my last advice is always focus on continuous learning and self improvement. No matter how experienced you are, there is always something new to learn. And stay curious. Keep upgrading your skill and be open to feedback. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your valuable experiences and insights. It was truly a pleasure speaking with you, and I learned a lot from this conversation. I sincerely appreciate your open and professionalism. Wishing you continued success in your journey. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, that's wonderful advice. Thank you, Isa. Thank you for
Okay,
wonderful interview.
thank
And
you so much.
yeah, have a good night or evening.
Okay, good
And
day. Thank you
goodbye.
so much. Goodbye. So, viewers, this
Goodbye.
is my interview. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Allah Hafiz.